group focused on Lupus L.A.'s Foundation Gala, and we decided that that they're actually launching and celebrating a final drug that would cure lupus. So the idea would be throwing a huge celebration to both thank donors as well as maybe fundraise for like that little extra left of money for help for distribution and getting the pill out to the masses. So really creating a celebratory environment for curing the disease. It would be at a hotel ballroom, and reception. We'd blow out the whole. We'd blow out a whole Mardi Gras theme based on the fact that the drug cure came out of Louisiana in our scenario by Dr. Al Supple, which is Lupus L.A. spelled backwards. It's very clever. Just kind of blowing up the whole Mardi Gras theme from the reception with hurricanes and bourbon crushes, mini muffaladas, deviled eggs, second line or brass or jazz bands really filling up the space, getting people really excited as soon as they walked in, and then literally marching them into dinner is kind of what you do on a parade route with a 3-course dinner, and then Megan will talk about the entertainment for the evening.
So when people walk into the ballroom and have the big unveiling, the stage set is going to have a huge Mardi Gras float. So we're going to use that float to kind of incorporate the entertainment and get people engaged. The float will be kind of after the tiered levels, basically, when you're on Bourbon Street. So performers will be on different tiers on the stage. Performers will come out of the float. It'll be awesome. To tie in the launch of the drug, we'll have a video presentation with a montage of a few different patients and their stories, kind of sharing how the drug has truly changed their life. And then it'll climax into Dr. Supple busting out of the float with confetti cannons, holding the drug, and then that's when the real show will begin. So we'll have tons of entertainment. We have a lot of Lupus LA ambassadors who sing, like Toni Braxton, so she'll bring her friend Babyface. They'll donate their performances. They'll sing. Snoop Dogg, he's going to come and perform. The Backstreet Boys will be there too. The Eagles and Seal, all these people are related to Lupus LA, so they'd love to come back and help us celebrate this huge occasion. So they'll be all kind of slowly coming out. They'll sing together. There's going to be dancers on the floor, feathers, beads, throwing beads at you. It'll be so amazing. Everything's going to be purple, green, and gold all up in the room. You have to be wearing something of that color to come in. The more beads you get, the better. We're not going to make you do anything naughty to get your beads.
So great. Well, one thing I can see though, this is really You think this is a fundraiser? This is a product launch.
Honestly, we threw the fundraiser idea out. It's more of like a product launch, unveiling, and also a big thank you. And we're also gonna like live stream it on the internet.
Right, and the drug company has a lot of funding for this kind of stuff.
Yes,
and so
they do.
That is, there is this nonprofit component we're seeing at every one of these things, and it now is this purposeful society that we have. People want to connect for real.
Collaborate.
Yeah, exactly. So it's great. Thank you so much.
Do you realize what's interesting is that none of the content that we had today was planned. It was all done in the last 30 minutes, and it was pretty remarkable. I'm very inspired by hearing everybody. The ideas are all open source. Hopefully tomorrow you can take some of these ideas, learn some new things, and most importantly, the tables that you're sitting at, make sure that you're exchanging email addresses, because this is called really deep networking. You go to a cocktail party, you don't know who the hell you're talking to. You're working with these people, and so new friendships form out of these things, new groups form out of these things, entire agencies can form out of these things.
What was really fantastic about being here at the Plan-A-Thon was that there was a great range of experience, people that were handling big brand corporate accounts to small mom and pop businesses, and it really gave you a great depth and understanding of what the event industry is doing and how great it is to be part of the event industry.
David, I love my job. I love event planning. I think it is the most incredible, rewarding experience as a career that one can possibly imagine, especially a creative person like myself. Event planners in the industry love BizBash. And they love BizBash because it accomplishes the same thing that this Plan-A-Thon does. It's a meeting of the minds. When you read BizBash, you see what are people thinking, what are people doing, and you know what that does? That inspires new creative thought. So basically, it's one idea lending to the next and creating a progression of creativity.